I don't know what's going on with Cardi B. I don't know if this woman is bipolar or what, but she just went in on Joe Budden all because this man decided to give her valid criticism.
I have also never gotten a lap dance from this lady. Bro, I gave you a lap dance 2 times and fucking started. You was high as fuck. High as fuck on coke, nigga. Smell that coke through your breath. That's one thing. Second of all, and actually that's not even nothing to brag about. Second of all, you're like, I will never talk about this and that. I don't give a fuck when people talk about me. It's just the fact that you always talk shit about me, Joe Budden. You always talk shit about me. Out of nowhere. You would think I did something to this nigga out of nowhere. For the past 2 years, this nigga have only talked bad things about me. Bad things about me. Constantly. Why? Because you got an interview? And the fact about it is that you don't even have to do that. Because I know for a fact bitches is not telling you to do that. You just do that to pander. Like if I did something to you all the time, I got to connect in Atlantic. I got to connect in... No, the fuck you don't. Nigga really said here in December saying that I fucking got into it with my husband because this ain't my little boyfriend, nigga. This ain't my no fucking baby daddy, nigga. This nigga I've been married for 7 years, nigga. Oh yeah, she did that for a publicity stunt because this and that dropped, nigga. What? Now it's this girl. Now it's this girl. Now I promise you, I can show you. I will never call her this girl. Now I'm this girl. Now I'm Cardi B, the bitch you always talking shit about. I want to talk now, nigga. I've been giving you 2 years, sparing you for 2 years. Even when I call you out, I don't even disrespect you. You always try me. Always try me. Nigga, I ain't fucking Drake, nigga. I ain't gonna fucking write no nice paragraph. I'ma come at you. I'ma shine that head of yours. I'ma shine it, nigga. All the time. I ain't do shit to this nigga.
All because Joe said that he don't expect her to drop a full-fledged album again because she hasn't dropped one in a minute. That all she'll be doing is just dropping singles and that's it. Now Joe did end up responding on his Twitter because Cardi B, for whatever reason, could not let him come up to speak on Spaces to defend himself for what she was saying, like saying this man was high on coke, giving him a lap dances and shit, like making up all these lies, which he did end up debunking. Which I don't even know what's the point of bringing that up. This man just said you ain't been dropping an album, and you talk about you was high on coke and you gave him a lap dance. What's that? What does point A got to do with point B? And I don't understand how come certain artists, they end up getting in their feelings anytime somebody gives them a little bit of criticism. Like, where would the world be if everybody acted like that? It would be weird because you would have too many hyper emotional people anytime that they give an ounce of criticism. And Cardi B needs to understand this. You take it as what Joe Budden is saying, talking shit. Well, maybe if you keep your name out of the headline somehow, then maybe nobody will talk about you for anything you say or do. And maybe, just maybe, you need to go ahead and give your phone to your publicist, like, because you be having too much time on your hands to be responding to people going back and forth. And speaking of which, she got into it with Miss Paris.
Will tag Cardi B because I'm finna give it to her like she thinks she give it up. And before y'all start, no, she came and found my tweet after all the tweets that I was tweeting to praise her and chose that one, and she should have stood on it. Now, don't delete nothing because I'm just now seeing it and I just woke up and it hit the blogs. Yeah, you caught red-handed. All that backbiting you thought you was going behind Joe Budden and clearing him for, you doing the same thing. Don't throw no rock and hide your hand, Miss Mamas. It ain't an etch-a-sketch bitch in the motherfucking world who could ever make me feel bad about my body. You done touched everything on you, and you still got so many insecurities because you can't keep your husband at home. You done paid for bitches to get beat up because they want to suck the same dick you sucking. That's not a me problem. That's a you problem. It could be 4 stomachs. It could be 6 stomachs. It could be 7 stomachs. At the end of the day, you done sat there and paid for everything on you, and you still insecure. You still cannot keep yourself in the media selling sex, and the sex ain't going nowhere. It don't matter how much of a bad bitch you think you are with them hard ass titties. At the end of the day, what was said about you is correct. Your ass is sitting around trying to make sure you keep your family intact, and your ass is still over here cussing out fans, delusional fans, when you're getting passed up by every single body around you. You call yourself this badass rapper, and you in this terrible ass 360 deal with Atlantic, when you need to be sitting around worried about how you gonna make sure these tracks hit the fucking charts and stay, because even your peers are passing you up. It's no reason why Megan Thee Stallion is on tour right now, came out behind you, and you done did a #1 album, and your ass can't even put out an actual single that stays on the charts longer than 2 weeks. So yeah, what I said was correct, and if it hit a nerve, that's too motherfucking bad. Maybe you need to get in the booth, and maybe you need to figure out how to get some records that are actually gonna stay on the charts, and stop cussing out these fans who are kids that like you, acting like you so for your fans and y'all in a good relationship, when you act real motherfucking homophobic, when you sat there and told them boys he was. You got bigger fish to fry, and it ain't me. So the next time you feel like you want to come for me, first of all, you better stand on what you said. You better stand on what you said, because I'm the bitch that's going to give it to you. I don't give a fuck how black you want to pretend you are. I'm really that. Don't nobody look at me and question it. I don't care about your accomplishment, because next time you want to say something out your mouth, I'm going to be right here to give it right back to you.
And I can tell by that little video that Miss Paris is definitely from the South, the way she just handles her business. The only reason why I went this love is because Cardi B said some crazy shit about her, and she ended up responding in that manner. And ever since then, it's been going left. Now, just like Cardi B, I don't think she don't need to be over here going at people who just genuinely want to see you put out music, and they're not trying to troll you, and you happen to hop on Twitter on one of your bipolar days. But I know that Paris has put out information of her working at a corporate America job. I would suggest, when you going at it with rabid fan bases and the leader of a rabid fan base herself, Cardi B, maybe that may not be the wisest information to divulge to the public, because for all we know, it may have already happened by now, but them rabid fans probably already been trying to find her job, find out where she worked, and try to get her fired or whatever for half the stuff she said about Cardi B. Or if Cardi B wanted to be petty, she could try to find out that information herself and do it on her own accord. If she even did that, I think it would look like nasty work, because all that happened was you said some crazy shit about her, she clapped back, and your decision is, let me get her fired. That would make Cardi B look crazy and may come with its own set of blowbacks if it happened. Or the third option, let's just say whoever she works for is already aware of this situation. They either A, may not care, or they may care, depending on how high up she is at her job. If she's at that place where her bosses ain't really gonna give a fuck, no matter how many times people try to call her job to get her fired. But if she is in a place where they can replace her, they could possibly take issue with half the stuff she said, even though she could say, well, I'm just simply defending myself. She said something disrespectful about me publicly, so I'm going to do the same. I don't know about y'all, but if I'm making 6 figures in corporate America where I'm wearing a suit and tie, I promise you, I would not be responding to nobody cooking the fuck out of me. I would just let them cook and let them stay where they're at. Because at the end of the day, businesses don't really care about if what you doing is in the right or wrong. They just care about their own money. They don't care about your money. But with that being said, y'all let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Till next time, I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.